You will never buy vegetables again once you learn this trick. Every single day, people throw away food scraps without realizing they're throwing away free food. Banana peels, eggshells, rice water, vegetable cuttings, leftover leaves, fish scraps, and other food waste. Most people see garbage, but for gardeners, that's fertilizer, that's soil, that is future food. And honestly, this is one of the biggest problems today. People became too dependent on supermarkets, imported vegetables, expensive fertilizers, and unstable food prices. One supply problem, one storm, one crisis, and suddenly vegetables become expensive overnight. But what if your backyard could protect you from that? Today, I'll show you how cheap gardening using food waste can slowly make your family more independent, healthier, and more prepared for hard times. A lot of people think gardening is just a hobby. It's not. It's survival knowledge. Right now, many communities rely completely on outside supply chains for food. If trucks stops moving, if fuel prices rise, like what's happening right now, if disasters happen, food prices explode. And the scary part, most families cannot survive even 1 month without buying food outside. That's dangerous. Our grandparents understood something we forgot. The more food you can produce at home, the stronger your family becomes. Not rich, but strong. There's a huge difference because when you grow even a small percentage of your food, you reduce dependence. You stop panicking every time prices go up, and you start building real food security. Even a tiny garden changes the mindset of a family. Kids begin understanding where food comes from, parents save money, food becomes fresher, and waste suddenly becomes useful. Most households throw away the exact materials plants desperately need. Look at this. Banana peels loaded with potassium, eggshells rich in calcium, vegetable scraps organic matter, rice wash water, nutrients and beneficial microbes, coffee grounds it is rich in nitrogen and dry leaves carbon for compost. People buy expensive fertilizer while throwing away free fertilizers every day. That makes no sense. Here's the truth nobody tells to beginners. Plants actually doesn't care about fancy packaging. Healthy soil matters more, and healthy soil is built from organic matter, not expensive chemicals. Some of the best gardens in the world are built mostly from compost and recycled waste. Nature itself wastes nothing. In forests, dead leaves become soil. Old plants feed new plants. Everything cycles. That's how natural systems survive without constantly buying inputs. And that's exactly how smart gardeners should think. So there are 4 steps we need to follow to start a cheap food waste garden. Step number 1, save your food scraps. First, stop throwing organic waste away. Get one bucket, that's it. We just have to put in fruit peels, vegetable cuttings, eggshells, rice leftovers, coffee grounds, and dry leaves. Avoid too much oily food and meat at first because it attracts pests. Step number 2, make compost. Mix wet scraps with dry materials like dry leaves, cardboard, cocoa coir, sawdust. This will prevent bad smell. One mistake beginners make is making compost too wet. then it becomes rotten instead of healthy. Good compost should smell earthy, not disgusting. If your compost smells terrible, your system is wrong. Step number three to have a cheap garden is you don't need expensive pots. Just use free containers like old buckets, rice sacks, broken basins, plastic bottles, tires, styrofoam boxes. People wait for perfect equipment before starting. That is why they never start. Start ugly first, then improve later. Step number four, grow easy crops first. Start with bok choy, okra, eggplant, chili, tomatoes, string beans, bitter gourd, or any fast growing crops that will give you motivation. That actually matters because gardening is not only about food, it's also about consistency. The vegetables are only half the benefit. The real value is what happens to the family. Gardening teaches patience, discipline, observation, responsibility. Kids who grow food understand the value of life differently. They stopped wasting food as much, they understood effort, and mentally, gardening is powerful. Many people today are stressed, anxious, and disconnected from nature. But touching soil, watering plants, harvesting food you grew yourself, it resets the mind. And financially, even small gardens reduce expenses. Not completely, but slowly. A few vegetables here, herbs there, eggplants, leafy greens, peppers. It adds up, especially during inflation. And here's something important. A family that can produce even 20% of its food is already stronger than families producing zero. That resilience matters, especially in uncertain times. Imagine if every household had even a small food garden. Communities would become less dependent. Food shortages become less dangerous. People would exchange seeds, share vegetables, share knowledge, and organic waste going to dump sites will surely decrease. Instead of creating methane and pollution, food waste becomes soil. That's how real sustainable living works. Not just posting quotes online, real system, real food, real resilience, and honestly, the future may belong to people who know how to grow food. Because technology is great, money is useful, but when supply chains fail, we will realize that skills matter more. So before you throw away your food scraps tonight, think carefully. You might be throwing away future food for your family. You can start small, one container, one compost bucket, one plant. That's all it takes to begin. Because self reliance doesn't happen overnight, it grows slowly like a garden. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and follow our journey towards practical, sustainable farming and food independence. And comment below what will be the first vegetable you want to grow at home.